Hey guys, what's happening? Hope you're having a good week. I thought I just would give you a quick update. There's been a lot going on in our lives. I actually went to sit down and type everything out and realized it'd probably just be easier for me to tell you and probably a lot easier for you guys just to watch it. So first of all, I just wanted to update you on Thailand, and I want to let you guys know that we got enough money to get our tickets, and we bought those tickets a few weeks ago, actually about a month ago now, and the whole family were flying over to Thailand, and we'll be there for about a month. The first few weeks, we're actually going to be meeting with YWAM leadership there and discussing our next steps as YWAM Yosemite to plant a long-term team over there, which we are aiming to do June of next year. So June of 2019, we're beginning to make preparations to send a team out there. So that's really exciting. And of course, we will be traveling around, seeing some family. But at the end of our time there, the last week and a half or so, we're actually going to be with the YWAM Together conference. It's an international gathering. It's the last one that YWAM is going to be putting on because we're just too big now to try to get everyone internationally to meet. So that's really fun that we're going to be able to be a part of that, and we're actually doing a big outreach during that event as well in Pattaya, Thailand, with all those YWAMers. So there's about 4,000 YWAMers that are currently expected to be there, and already 3,000 or so that are registered. So that's really awesome. I also want to talk to you guys about the discipleship training school that we just graduated. Many of you know that we had the Summit to Sea DTS that started way back in January. Yeah, I know it's summer now, but our programs are 6 months long, so we actually get to see students come in, and for half a year we get to work with them. And they had an awesome opportunity to serve the island of Dominica on our medical ship, the Pacific Hope. Right now we're in Dominica Island. It sounds like a real happy place. It actually is a happy place, despite the fact that these guys have lost everything with Hurricane Maria hitting them last year. So our team's been here for about 2 months. They've been living on one of our medical ships, the Pacific Hope. We've been doing free dental care for people on the island, but also rebuilding homes for them. We've got grants coming from different other NGOs and nonprofits and business owners who are donating a lot of money. And they're giving materials for us to build the roofs. And of course, YWAM, we're not financially rich most of the time, but we are people rich. So we've got teams going out into the hills here, helping to rebuild the roofs. We got teams going out on the streets, just sharing the gospel with people. And we also have teams that are inside the dental clinic, helping do extractions and suction and all that sort of thing. So anyways, I just want to give a shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome.
Welcome to Dominica.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. See, people are just so friendly here. As we graduated then, we were also able, that same week, we commissioned out our secondary school, the School of Missions and Evangelism. And we have 2 teams that are going out from that school. We have the one team that's going to Thailand, that's there currently. I already talked to you about them. We have another team that is headed out to Turkey, and 2 of them already got there. And so for the next 3 months or so, they're going to be establishing contacts and ministries and doing outreaches in both of those countries. And then at the end of that, all the teams were all meeting back up in southern Thailand, where we're going to actually do our graduation in Thailand, not here in Yosemite, because a lot of these people, a lot of these students are actually going back out into the nations, fulfilling long-term commitments. And so we got people going into Malaysia, we got people going in the Middle East from the school, we got people who are coming back to YWAM Yosemite, but they're actually going to be staffing schools and taking out other teams into these areas as well. So a lot of really cool stuff. It's been extremely busy. I also have just an update on some property that we're looking at. YWAM Yosemite is outgrown the campus that we have. The 5 acres we bought about 4 years ago, we're totally outgrown it. We were expecting a school of 40 students in just about a month and a half, and that is scary. We've never run a school this big. We are literally utilizing every nook and cranny that we have on campus right now, but it's just not sustainable anymore. And so we are looking currently at just a blank piece of property. We would have to build on it, but I'm going to keep updating you guys as that gets closer and closer. But just be praying for that process. It's obviously a much bigger cake, I suppose, if you want to look at it that way, that we're going to be chewing on now. So anyways, just be praying for that. All of our schools are growing. I can't believe that just 4 years ago we had our first school, 10 students, and now since then we've mobilized over 250 students into the nations, and we're looking at doubling that within the next year and a half. And so our staff team's growing, our student numbers are growing, and we're just really fired up and really excited for what God's doing here at YWAM Yosemite and our family as well. So you guys, thank you so much for your support, for your prayers. We love you, we appreciate you. I'm glad you didn't have to read all that, and I'm glad I didn't have to write all that. So if you like these video updates, if it's a lot easier for you to get updated on what we're doing, just go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel that this video is on right now, and ring the little bell, and that will actually notify you when we actually post updates immediately. And so you'll never be left behind in that sense. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I will see you next time. Peace.